Donald Trump is receiving support from Democrats who refuse to vote for Hillary Clinton. In fact, they are being called Trumpocrats. My next guest is the executive director of the group, Christian Rickards, with me now. Christian, welcome to the program. What's the most common reason why lifelong Democrats, and I'm assuming they are refusing and rejecting the party and supporting Donald Trump?
Thanks, by the way, for having me here today. It's American Uprising, the Trumpocrats PAC. And, you know, we are people from all over the country that are disaffected. We are not happy with how things are going. Targeting states in Pennsylvania, Ohio, North Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. And just totally dissatisfied. We've got unemployed, underemployed, part-time people, contract workers. Everybody is not receiving the, you know, they don't have the quality of life that they used to. And,
yeah, Kristen, I read through the list of types of professions, and you just touched on some of them. Some are blue-collar workers, some are teachers, but there seems to be a range.
That's correct.
So
yep,
who's supporting you the most? Because this is a PAC. The idea is to raise money. So which group seems the most dedicated, whether it's sentiment for the cause, whether it's money for the cause? Where do you see the most strength?
Well, this is a PAC, but it isn't a traditional type of super PAC. You know, the ones you hear about all the time in the media are the ones who are backed by certain, you know, billionaires, and you know, they spend and millions and millions of money on television advertising. Well, we're going to do some of that, by the way, very creative ads, but we're also going to do a very strong grassroots component, which is going to be, you know, yard signs, the bumper stickers, the call sheets, the walk sheets through all of these targeted communities, and that is very much unlike, you know, other super PACs. So we're excited. We're going to open up offices all across our targeted areas, and one of the complaints is you can't find, you know, even a Trump yard sign these days, and we are really going to build a whole lot of excitement in these areas.
And in swing states, I hear you saying.
Absolutely.
So you've been on this kind of barn-burning listening tour. What have you learned? If I ask you, what's your _1 takeaway so far from people that you're working with?
Dissatisfaction with, you know, I mean, there's no, it's not a secret that Washington is completely broken. The approval ratings of Congress are at all-time lows, still at all-time lows, and nobody's getting anything done. And I mean, what is there to be, you know, hopeful about? And Hillary Clinton is going to be more of the same. I don't know that we can take more of the same kind of situation for the next 4 or 5 years.
So let me ask you something, Christian. We have somebody who joins us from time to time on panels who would have voted, and he has said it himself, for Senator Sanders. Once he became not the candidate, he is going to vote for Donald Trump. At least that's what he says. So do you have people in your midst?
I'm one of those people.
You're one of those people as well.
Absolutely. I did. I voted for Bernie in the Virginia primary, and but knew that if he was not able to win the primary, that I wasn't going to be able to support Hillary Clinton. I come from a small town that 20 years ago had 25 manufacturing facilities, or excuse me, 15 manufacturing plants, and today it has 1. And Hillary Clinton and her administration, you know, they're going to offer more of the same. And they are the reason why, you know, their trade policies that they've supported over the years are the reason that these communities are now being gutted out.
Okay,
they're just a shell of what they used to be.
Christian, thank you so much.
Thank you
for sharing your story. Christian Rickards.
Trumpocratspac.com.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.